In the heart of ancient Israel, a young shepherd boy named David tended his father's sheep. He lived a simple life, far from the dangers and intrigues of the royal court. David was known for his courage, his musical talent, and his deep faith in God. He often entertained himself by playing the harp and singing songs of praise. One day, David's father Jesse called him from the fields. A war was raging between the Israelites and the Philistines. Jesse instructed David to take food to his older brothers, who were serving in the army of King Saul. David obeyed his father and set out on a journey that would change his life forever. Little did David know that this errand would lead him to confront a giant, defy a king, and ultimately claim his destiny as the future ruler of Israel. David's story is one of courage, faith, and perseverance, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. David arrived at the Israelite camp as the two armies prepared for battle. To David's astonishment, a giant Philistine warrior named Goliath emerged. Goliath was a terrifying sight, towering over 9 feet tall. David was outraged by Goliath's defiance and volunteered to fight him. He declined Saul's armor, relying on his faith, staff, and slingshot. David confronted Goliath with courage, his faith as his shield. He shouted, "I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David's victory over Goliath was nothing short of miraculous. The stone from his sling found its mark, felling the giant to the ground. David's courage and faith inspired the Israelites and filled them with newfound hope, while the Philistines, witnessing the fall of their champion, fled in disarray. David's bravery earned him the admiration of the people and the respect of King Saul. Saul appointed David to a position in his court, where he became close friends with the king's son, Jonathan. Jonathan, recognizing David's integrity and courage, pledged his unwavering loyalty to him. The bond between David and Jonathan was one of deep friendship and mutual respect. They shared a love for God, a passion for justice, and a commitment to the well-being of Israel. Jonathan, despite being the king's son and heir to the throne, recognized David's destiny as the future king of Israel. He remained loyal to David, even as his father, King Saul, grew increasingly envious of David's popularity. David's popularity continued to grow as he achieved one victory after another on the battlefield. He became a celebrated hero, renowned throughout Israel for his courage, his military prowess, and his devotion to God. Saul, however, saw David's success as a threat to his own power and position. The king's heart was consumed by jealousy, and he began to plot against David. Saul's descent into madness and paranoia forced David into hiding. He fled the royal court, seeking refuge in the wilderness to escape Saul's wrath. For years, David lived as a fugitive, constantly on the run, his life in danger from both Saul's forces and the Philistines, who still sought to destroy him. Throughout his years of exile, David never lost faith. He continued to trust in God's protection and guidance, even in the darkest of times. He gathered a loyal band of followers who supported him and fought alongside him. Despite the hardships he faced, David remained a man of integrity, refusing to raise his hand against Saul, whom he recognized as God's anointed king. Section 5. Triumph over adversity. David's rise to power. Fate, it seemed, had other plans. King Saul and his son Jonathan were killed in a fierce battle against the Philistines. The news of their deaths sent shockwaves throughout Israel. David, mourning the loss of his friend Jonathan and the king he had refused to overthrow, was anointed king of Judah. David's reign marked the beginning of a golden age for Israel. He united the 12 tribes under his rule, bringing an end to years of internal strife. He established Jerusalem as the capital of his kingdom, transforming it into a political and religious center. David's reign was characterized by military victories, economic prosperity, and a flourishing of the arts. David's rise to power was a testament to his resilience, his leadership qualities, and his unwavering faith in God. He overcame numerous obstacles, from facing Goliath on the battlefield to enduring years of persecution at the hands of a jealous king. Through it all, David remained true to his values, demonstrating courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in God's plan. His story serves as an inspiration to us all, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, faith, perseverance, and a righteous heart can lead to triumph. Section 6. The Reign of King David, a time of unity and prosperity. King David's reign was a time of unprecedented peace and prosperity for the Israelites. He successfully defeated the Philistines, ending their long-standing threat to Israel's security. David also expanded the borders of his kingdom through strategic alliances and military campaigns, securing Israel's position as a regional power. Under David's rule, Israel experienced a period of economic growth and cultural resurgence. Trade flourished, the arts and sciences were encouraged, and Jerusalem became a beacon of learning and creativity. David's own skills as a musician and poet contributed to the cultural richness of his reign, his psalms reflecting his deep faith, his personal struggles, and his triumphs. David's desire to build a temple for the Ark of the Covenant, a symbol of God's presence among his people, was a testament to his piety. Although David was not permitted to build the temple himself, that task was left to his son, Solomon. His elaborate preparations and the resources he amassed for its construction demonstrated his unwavering devotion to God. Section 7. Challenges and trials, internal conflicts, and family matters. Despite his many successes, David's reign was not without its challenges. Internal conflicts arose, threatening the unity of the kingdom he had worked so hard to build. David's own family was a source of both great joy and deep sorrow. His relationship with his sons was often strained, their ambitions and rivalries leading to conflict and tragedy. One of the most well-known stories from David's life is his tragic affair with Bathsheba and the subsequent cover-up of his actions. David's sin had devastating consequences, leading to rebellion within his own family and the death of his son. This dark chapter in David's life serves as a reminder that even the greatest of leaders are human, capable of making grave errors in judgment. David's story is not simply a tale of triumph and victory. It is also a story of human frailty, the consequences of sin, and the importance of repentance and seeking forgiveness. David's heartfelt repentance for his actions, as expressed in Psalm 51, is a testament to his humility and his enduring faith, even in the face of his own failings. Section 8. A legacy of faith and leadership, David's enduring impact. David's reign came to an end after 40 years. He died an old man, having secured the kingdom for his descendants. His son Solomon ascended to the throne, inheriting a strong and prosperous nation. David's legacy, however, extended far beyond his political and military achievements. He is remembered as a man after God's own heart, a courageous warrior, a gifted musician, and a wise ruler. David's Psalms, a collection of prayers, poems, and hymns, continue to inspire and uplift people around the world. They express a wide range of human emotions, from joy and gratitude to despair and repentance, reflecting the complexities of the human experience and the depth of David's relationship with God. David's story continues to resonate with people centuries after his death. He is revered as a heroic figure in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. David's life serves as an example of the power of faith, the importance of integrity, and the enduring legacy of a life lived in service to God and one's people. Section 9. Timeless lessons from a life well lived. David's life, though set in a distant time and place, offers timeless lessons that remain relevant today. From his humble beginnings as a shepherd to his reign as king, David's story teaches us the importance of courage, humility, and perseverance. His unwavering faith in God, even in the face of adversity, serves as an inspiration to us all. David's life reminds us that true leadership involves serving others with compassion and integrity. His example challenges us to use our own talents and abilities to make a positive difference in the world. And perhaps most importantly, David's story teaches us that even when we stumble and fall, as we all do, there is always hope for redemption and the opportunity to learn and grow from our mistakes. As we reflect on the epic journey of David, let us be inspired by his courage, his faith, and his unwavering belief in the power of good. May his story encourage us to embrace the challenges that come our way, to live our lives with purpose and integrity, and to leave behind a legacy that will inspire generations to come.